What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, you know there are a lot of immature people out here. A lot of them are men. And I'm going to talk about a story that happened this past Thursday, but, you know, more information has come out about it. And it's about a stabbing spree in D.C. committed by one man that ran around and stabbed 6 people, including his dumbass self. And it's a lot of immaturity out here, man. And people just, for some odd reason, when they get mad at one person, everybody else is the reason is a victim of them not being able to control their anger or resolve conflict within themselves. Take a look at this story, and we're gonna come back and talk about it, man. I mean, something got to be done, and it seems like lawmakers and people in the justice system don't care. But just take a look at this, because I mean, I'm more than sure I'm not the only one at my wit's end with this crazy, chaotic environment that America has created for itself.
All I know is that it could have been a lot worse, and I'm thankful for all my neighbors who stepped up.
There, one of the victims of that brutal knife attack in the district is speaking out today. Another showed us her stab wound. As we learn more details about the suspect's identity. This after police say that he went on a random stabbing spree in Northeast D.C. yesterday afternoon.
Our Bob Barnard is there with the very latest and more on that interview. Bob?
Hey there, Shamari and Angie. People are still reeling over what happened in this neighborhood Thursday afternoon. 2 of the stabbing victims are speaking to us today.
I'm just glad that, you know, it's not as worse as it is, because I know a lot of people got it a lot worse than I did.
Victim Walter Johnson was stabbed in the back of the head during the knife attack Thursday. One of 6 victims wounded here along Miggs Place near Montello Avenue Northeast just before 3:30 in the afternoon. Police identifying the suspect as Kevin Steve Andrade, 34 years old, of Southeast D.C., charging him with 6 counts of assault with intent to kill.
And this dude just came at me with a knife, and he kind of got me right here. So I put my hand up to block him. I pushed him off, but I guess we pushed each other off, and he just started walking down the street. And the lady who tried to warn me, she said, "I tried to warn you, he had a knife, he had a knife." And we tried to warn everybody. We started shout, "Hey, watch out, that guy has a knife, that guy has a knife." I walk up further, other people were hurt. So I called 911.
I'm glad she's alive.
Another one of the victims had just been released from the hospital and was being comforted by a friend when she spoke to us, showing the stab wound on the side of her face. We agreed not to reveal her identity.
They pushed me down and just got on top of me, started stabbing me.
She was the first to be stabbed in the attack Thursday, but according to her friend, who also wants to maintain her privacy, was not a close acquaintance of the suspect.
I'm just really shocked and mad, kind of, because she's good-hearted. Like, we good-hearted people. We just mind our business. And for that to happen to her just because she didn't want to be sexual with him is kind of messed up.
Police say they recovered this bloody knife near the suspect, who they say had also stabbed himself and appeared to be under the influence at the time. Neighbors say the older woman who was stabbed while protecting her 2 granddaughters remains in the hospital.
And the 2 Good Samaritans who helped to subdue the suspect have not yet been identified. Guys.
New details about the D.C. man accused of going on a stabbing spree in the Trinidad neighborhood. Police say Kevin Andrade stabbed himself and several strangers Thursday afternoon. News 4's Dominique Moody has the latest on the investigation and is hearing from one of the Good Samaritans who tried to stop the attack.
He poked me in my head, hit me in my hip, cut me in my back.
Edward Thomas revealing the injuries he sustained along with fresh bandages after confronting what police described as a man armed with a knife.
And he knocked the women down. I knew something was wrong. I said, now, do I react? Do I fight? I ain't gonna take flight, I'm gonna help them. So I took it upon myself to try to help them.
Police say Thomas was one of the 6 stabbing victims allegedly attacked by Kevin Andrade. It all started inside the Trinidad neighborhood in Northeast D.C. on Thursday afternoon. Police say Andrade was under the influence of an unknown substance before allegedly attacking several strangers in the area.
While walking down the street, the individual began stabbing himself, and then he stabbed a female acquaintance who was also with him.
According to court documents, that female acquaintance was Andrade's ex-girlfriend, who told police she heard the suspect say, quote, If I can't have you, no one can. Andre then turned the knife on himself before police say he attacked a group of women, including a grandmother.
The grandmother and her granddaughters were getting in a car, primarily minding their own business.
Court documents revealed one of the victims told police they heard Andre say, quote, "Everybody getting stabbed today," before attacking them. Investigators showing News 4 this image of the bloody knife that was recovered after the attack. Police say Good Samaritans from the community chased and subdued Andre before he was taken into custody. He now faces multiple charges, including assault with intent to kill and destruction of property. In Northeast, Dominique Moody, News 4.
Guys, there you have it. Another man tantrum where somebody's inner explosion creates shrapnel that hits everybody else in the form of their foolishness. This happens like almost on the daily now. Long time ago, they would have shootings where somebody would lose their mind and hurt other people. It would make national news. Nowadays, stuff like this just flies right under the radar because it's as common as the cold, a common cold out here. And lawmakers don't seem to care. And they need to pass laws protecting American citizens, but they don't. All of this shit came from, I guess, her saying, "I don't want to be with you no more," walking down the street, and then here come this fucktard with the goofy man boy shit. "You can't, if I can't have you, no one will." He pulled a little bullshit gas station knife out, stabs himself, and then runs up to random people that ain't got nothing to do with it. Said he stabbed the grandmother and the grandchildren getting in the car. What you think about that? You so mad, anything you see, you try to hurt. A long time ago, one of the signs of an abuser would be them punching the wall when they argue with you. Or punching in your face, but like act like they hitting you, but like don't hit you, get close enough to hit you, but they don't. Nowadays, the signs of people that are crazy is instead of hitting the walls and breaking stuff when they're mad at you, they go and hurt other people. That is unacceptable. Unacceptable out here in society. It's not my fault that I'm walking down the street going to and fro. I ain't got shit to do with your conversation. Long time ago, people used to bust your ass for getting in their business. Nowadays, they make their business a priority in busting your ass. You ain't got nothing to do with it. Stab somebody in the head. Knock the women on the ground. Old man trying to go over there and fight and help them. He stabbed a big dude. You know what I'm saying? And he's stabbing these people in areas where they could lose their lives, their heads, their arms. Come on. Knife on the ground. He's sitting up there mad as hell. Can't explain it. All of this came from your anger and an inability to resolve conflict within your fucking self. And it's the problem I got out here with these people doing this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us got a low tolerance. Shit like that is bullshit. It's hard enough to walk down the street in peace, protecting yourself, let alone a loved one you got with you, where some stranger comes up and makes her or you the target. I'm telling you, I'm tired of this shit. Seriously. And I wish I could do something about it. I mean, I get on here and I talk my shit on my platform and stuff, and I do have an agenda. I want this stuff to stop, and I want the lawmakers to really start getting on people the way they think twice about doing foolishness like this shit. What if every time he stabbed, by some happenstance, it hit something vital on every one of them people, and they died and he didn't? Now he's paraded around in the court system, falling under the same laws of protection and all of this stuff. And yeah, it's a tragedy, but some time down the line, all the victims that have died, their families have to suffer going in and out of the court system with all these different delays and stuff until this guy strikes a deal and they say, "Oh yeah, we administered justice." Fuck that. You catch these dudes, march them down the same damn street they did, and let the public berate their dumb asses. I'd call it a death march, and walk their stupid asses right to the gallows and let them swing. Seriously, when you go out here in public and you act the fuck out and attack innocent people, you hear me? You attack innocent people and you can almost kill them out of your own anger that didn't do anything to you. You got to go. It need to be a federal charge. Domestic terrorism, an act of treason against the American people, and I take them the fuck out of here. I'm dead serious. I don't care who you are, what religion you are, what color you are. You do this dumb shit, you getting the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Trump had this thing, you know, America first. Okay, well, I'd act that shit out for real. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a right to live in a country that you pay taxes in peace. Whether it's in your house or walking down your damn street where you have so many memories and your whole existence begins. There are people out here that don't care about society, don't care about being social. A lot of people out here that have childish thoughts and minds, and they act out, and everybody be damned. That's bullshit. It's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? If I had the power to fix this, I'd change America in 4 months. It'd be the most radical shift you've ever seen in society, and I'd straighten motherfuckers right out. I'd be the most hated motherfucker on the planet. I'd be the most hated president ever, because I'm telling you, I'd fix this shit. I'd fix this. We'd all be safe, and it'd be peace upon the land again. Like they say in them fairy tales. Then again, there was peace in the land. I'd do that shit. And I don't give a fuck who get mad. Because either way, for good to override the evil shit, somebody gonna get their fucking feelings hurt. And I ain't got a problem doing that shit if I was in power. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm glad these people survived, but they should have never been attacked in the first place. And this is not just the last story. It'll be another one that take the place of this. And then I'm gonna keep talking this shit until somebody up there in the high castle listens, because this stuff is getting out of control. In fact, I can show you that it's getting out of control where people have absolutely lost their minds. Look at this small excerpt of what happened in Philly with a SEPTA bus, a public transit bus. Look at this shit.
In Northwest Philadelphia, 7 people are hurt after a crazy sight involving a SEPTA bus. This happening around 4 o'clock this afternoon at Roosevelt Boulevard and Sanger Street. Take a look. You can see this SEPTA bus here pushing a red car sideways on the road. We're told 2 people in the car were hurt, but they are expected to be okay. 5 passengers on the bus also reporting minor injuries. Now, a SEPTA spokesperson telling Fox 29 in part, quote, "We are investigating. Preliminary, the bus operator said they accidentally hit the gas instead of the brakes. We have the bus in for a full inspection and will review all the surveillance video."
Fuck was that? Oh, I tried to hit the brake, but I hit the gas by mistake. And you pushed the car a whole damn block, city block. The brake right next to the gas. You couldn't stop it. Oh, we got the bus in there for inspection. Stupid shit. That was more than what the person said. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a freight train. It don't take miles to stop. And the car sideways. And if you've seen the skillful driver of the bus driver, he was driving down the damn road, and that car didn't stray off of nowhere. So to keep that car in a T-bone position, you had to be controlling that wheel to keep it in front of you. I'm done with it. See you in the next video. Take care.